Hello, hello, hello. Sir David the Bard. I can remember my name. Don't rush me. Don't rush me. Okay. Sir David the Bard. I'm coming to you from Holyoke, Massachusetts. Now, I was hiding in the hospital here many years ago, where I decided that ECT, electroconvulsive therapy, was a good idea. Jesus. I voluntarily put myself in the Holyoke Hospital here, and they voluntarily put electrodes on my head and my boobs and who knows what else. I have a video somewhere back there many years ago. While I was there being treated, one of the electrodes came off and landed on the little general and his friends called the balls. Well, jeez. I'm jumping around and I'm going, this ain't therapeutic. So the guy gets the electrode, the doctor, and he says, I'm sorry. I said, I don't want an apology. I want to get off this table. He says, well, don't you want us to try again? And I said, this isn't an experiment. No. So anyway, I'm hiding here in the hospital, and I'm hiding in the ECT unit. Because they may recognize me here and save me if the Danites come in. Listen, I got an article, and you know, when you take something in isolation or a window of a man's life, you could be very, very deceived. I think you have to look at a continuum, you know, zero from birth on up to death. What is the correlation, and what is the direction of the correlation? Okay, let me show you something here. Oh, let me see. Okay, this is found in the this is one of the best sites I've seen for honesty and integrity here for the Mormon Church. It's called Mormon Infographics. Okay, now this Mormon Infographics, let me capture this so I can put it down and you can take a look at it. This is November 12, 2013. This is the real estate holdings of the general authorities of the Mormon Church. Okay, now, let me put it in perspective so it's correct here. The average home in Salt Lake City right now is $358,000. Okay, now let's see what Thomas S. Monson, lying, cheating, stealing, the monster, let's see what he's got. Oh my gosh, he's got 4 houses and almost $1.5 million in real estate. You know, I have to admire the Catholic Church because they had a bling bishop, I think, over in Europe somewhere, and he's driving a Mercedes, got big rings on and diamonds all over him, and the Pope slapped his ass and said, you know what, I don't know if he got kicked out of the church or whatever. He had too much money, and he was showing it. So I don't know how he got his money. Okay, Brother Irene, he only has 2 houses, and he's only worth $500,000. Let's see who this is. Dedeker Udikoff, you know, that's the handsome guy. He has $1.4 million, and he has 2 houses. Okay, now let's take a look at the Packer. Ah, the Packer. That's funny, the Packer. Okay, he's got 2 houses, and he's worth more than Monson. He's worth about $1.7 million. Well, we've got how many houses there? He's got 2 houses, and all of the rest of the general authorities. Oh gosh, here's one that's got 3 houses. L. Tom Perry, he's got 3 houses, and I guess some of them are cheaper. They're almost worth right about $600,000. So anyway, what's kind of interesting, I was reading on this, that well, let me just repeat it because I know that I've read it. is that Thomas Monson, the false prophet of the Mormon Church, has been a general authority most of his life. He never had a damn job. Now, he was the president of the beneficial life insurance company. He drove into the ground, and he made it bankrupt. Almost everything he touches turns to shit. But anyway, how did he get 4 houses and $1.5 million worth of real estate being a profit? Well, you know how he got it. His hands was out like in the Philippines, and the Mormon people just gave him all kinds of support. So anyway, let me come back to me, and I'm going to put down here now my reference. I'm glad I'm doing this because you can read the article for yourself. You don't have to hear it from me. You hear my interpretation, but my interpretation is these are assholes. They take money from the people. They buy big fancy houses. How can one man live in 3 houses? Well, Mitt Romney did. Money from the Cayman Islands and his forgotten $1 million in the Swiss bank account. But anyway, this is how the Mormon leaders live. Go look at how the Philippine citizens who are LDS live. Decide for yourself. Thanks.